Yo, what's going on? Another episode of Action Figure Junkies. And yeah, this one right here isn't really so much a collection video, so much as it's just kind of like a video to show you a couple things and put you in my head on certain stuff. Now, last episode I talked about Marina and Farrell because certain teams have gaps. Now, X Factor was one of those teams until, last episode I had just got the pack in. I had just got the bag. I got 6 out of the 7 in the Zabu Build-A-Figure wave. And so that gave me Wolfsbane. So now, me, like other collectors, are probably running around, if you didn't already have 2 or 3 multiple men, and you didn't already have Quicksilver, and if you didn't already have certain members of X Factor, Polaris and Havoc 2-pack, etc., then you're like me and you're running around on eBay and Mercari trying to hurry up and get that team together because everybody else is out there running around. It's just like the stock market. Everybody sees that the price of the G.I. Joe with Kung Fu grip has gone up, and so everybody starts chasing around looking for the G.I. Joe with Kung Fu grip. I'm not gonna be surprised if people start all of a sudden going crazy for the Brood figures, because I found like 3 of them mint on card from the old X-Men Toy Biz days, and I put them next to my Wolverine, my Brood Wolverine that came with Lilandra, and it looks awesome. Okay, so I started this video out with Alpha Flight for 2 reasons. One, because I wanted to rant about Marina missing from this team. Okay? This has been a gap for the longest, and I know they can do it. They've done the skin tone. The skin tone is the skin tone from the Tatiana Maslany Hulk. Here she is. Here she is. Hold on. Here she is. See that? All they have to do is, do the character. It's not hard. Not hard at all. And you can put her up here. Good job on Puck. Shaman. Snowbird. Sasquatch. Vindicator. Aurora and Northstar. Good job. But we're missing Marina. She's not there. You need to hurry up and put that together, please, 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 so that I can finish doing this. Now, also, I don't know if anyone else is as obsessive. Okay, I finally use your words, man. Use your words. I was finally able to put that together. I don't know if anybody else is as obsessive as I am, but I would love to finish this cover, to do a display of this cover. And there's one person that I'm missing besides Marina. I need the young Franklin Richards. They did that a while ago. They did it like year ago. But I mean, it would be nice if we could get that somewhere. Throw him in instead of that weird Wolverine figurine that you threw in with the Mojo pack. Yeah. Okay, so in this display, I just threw in a couple of little effects. I really didn't do a whole lot. Once you start getting a lot of figures, bro, it is hard to keep up with their hands and all the different heads and figures, weapons, and figures, knives, guns, nunchucks, staffs, bro, lightning effects, hammers, bruh, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But last video, I was in the game room. We recently moved, and so the game room is set up with a bunch of figures, and I change the figures pretty much every week or whatever, depending on my mood and what I got going on. But this week we are in the living room, and the living room kind of has the same affliction as the game room, but just not as heavy. Just not as heavy. But yeah, the influence is there. The influence is there. Now on the second shelf, I'm going to get into something else that I wanted to talk about before I double back around and rant about missing people that are missing off of these teams. Now the next thing I want to talk about is the nameplates. The nameplates are important. The nameplates are important. With Cloak and Dagger, you got the Cloak and Dagger, and so when you display Cloak and Dagger, you can put Cloak and Dagger. Same thing with Ghost Rider, the new Wolverine, Black Panther, Joe Fixit, Hulk. I got Venom back there, Eddie Brock. But all of them have their names, you know, connected to them, much like I did right here with the Alpha Flight. Although I would love to have that particular Alpha Flight. That would be way fucking better. Bruh. Way better. But yeah, so I mean, this is my shout out to the Hasbro team to try and get these nameplates, because I know I'm not the only collector that does this. I've seen other collectors do it. It does look sweet. It does help with the display, especially if you're good at cutting them out. You know, if you're good at cutting them out, then it adds to the display. It is, you know, it helps the display a lot. But yeah, so good job on Joe Fixit. Good job on that. That was dope. Definitely gonna get that Danny Ketch Ghost Rider, but that one is Johnny Blaze. And for the end of the video, I'm gonna go down here on this shelf so we can round back out to where we started, and that is ranting about people's teams who are missing a member. So we all know that, you know, X-Force got bigger and there were more people that joined in, and in this particular iteration on the shelf, I do not have Sunspot. Got Sunspot traded off somewhere else, parts moved around for another figure, another display, but I have Siren. Now she came along later, but in my X-Force issue #1, there was another version of Domino. I know she had a whole different outfit on, and I need this guy to have his legs, and he was there, and he was there, and I just got him, Shatterstar. He was there. But who's missing, guys? Who's missing? From the last video, who was I talking about? I was talking about Pharaoh. Oh, what? There's no character there. There's no character there that's like acting cat-like and looking sweet as hell in my display. There's no cat-like character with a tail with this weird, like, crazy fuzzy Wolverine hair with this pink and white outfit. There's no one sitting there. Bruh. Come on, man. Where is Pharaoh, man? I mean, when the fans clamor for a figure forever, bro, don't you think it's a good idea to drop the figure? To start tooling the figure? Now, in other interviews, I've heard them say that, you know, when they get an idea for a figure, it's not as simple as just throw the figure together. It takes a while, but bruh, on God, we was asking for Wolfsbane for forever. Forever, bruh. Come on. And how long have we been asking for Pharaoh, man? And I know on multiple videos, I done said stuff about Marina and got multiple likes. Finish teams. Finish teams, and they will come. Finish teams, and they will come. They will love you, Hasbro. Finish teams, and they will come. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, this actually right here. This Ghost Rider, I don't know if that's nope, I'm tripping. This is Ghost Rider and Cable. This is a book, Ghost Rider and Cable, that I have in the living room. But I have a Danny Ketch Ghost Rider book. And so yeah. Now over here is a mess. I wasn't even gonna really go over here, but I have AIM, Shield, and Hydra all on one shelf, and I got all types of casualties over here with MODOK. So I'm not gonna trip. But I had to grab MODOK because if you go into, I think I'll do that next episode. Next episode, I'm gonna go into this 1980 Bible that I always talk about on every episode, as I believe I've done it on one or two. I might have done it on an episode. I might have, but I'm definitely gonna do it next episode. I'm gonna go into the actual Bible and show you the Marvel handbook, the official handbook of the Marvel Universe, and what I base my collection on, what I go after. Because like this cat right here, bruh, he looks just like this in my book. Like this is MODOK in my book. When they say AIM in my book, this is what these guys look like. This right here, they look just like that. Baron von Strucker in my book, yeah, 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 yep. And from that Shield 2-pack, Shield and Hydra 2-pack, I got another body because I was keeping that Quake unless I needed Maria Hill. But now I got Quake and Maria Hill. And so then when the Shield 2-pack comes, 3-pack with Sharon Carter, Dum Dum Dugan, and Nick Fury, then I'll have 5. And then I can put leader of Shield, Captain America, Steve Rogers, in his blue and white outfit, and there you go. There's a 6-man team. Yeah, we'll get into that. We'll get into that because this is Universe 1616, and there's a whole bunch of stuff different in Universe 1616 than it is in 616. There are characters that are still alive because I didn't kill them off. I was like, no, I'm not killing that character. I'm keeping that character alive. I'm not killing that character. And so there are characters in the Marvel Universe that are inactive and, you know, dead. And I don't care. I don't care. They could possibly still be alive in my universe. It's possible. It's possible. This is a good Red Skull, by the way. And there's Bob from the 2-pack. If you follow me on TikTok, Mr. Superhero Swag, you will see that I did some stuff with a couple of the figures and put it to music. Did some fun stuff with the figures. But yeah, another episode of Action Figure Junkie. I believe next episode I am going to grab the official handbook of the Marvel Universe, and that is how I will break down a couple of figures. I think I can break down Icarus, and I can break down Kazar for sure. Yeah, for sure. I can break down Kazar and Icarus out of the official handbook, because I know that they're in there. I know they are. And if I don't do it next episode, because I might go in my I went from the game room to the living room, and I might go from the living room to the bedroom and do the shelves that are in there. There are some Of course, in the bedroom, that's where I play the game and sit. That's my haven. So of course, you know, I got all the sweet stuff in there. Right? Right? Alright, another episode of Action Figure Junkie, and I am going to see what happens on the next episode just like you. Peace!